Part of what's so alluring and engaging about Joan Mitchell is this crossroads of her incredible achievements as an artist and her extraordinary life. These 4 paintings show us the particular places, the landscapes, the moments, the music, the friends, the poems that make their way into her work. It's clear that her life was the center of her art, and she made her art the center of her life. We have the rare opportunity and privilege this spring season to bring 4 exceptional paintings by Joan Mitchell to auction, all coming from a single private collection. Each of these paintings was created during a key decade of her career, and each charts the development of her practice from the mid-1950s through to the late 1980s. You take, for example, the Untitled painting from circa 1955. By this point, she's 30 years old. She already has the recognition of her peers, the critics, the dealers. She's getting written up in national press. 1955 is a pivotal year in which she's really developed a language specifically around landscape painting. And this would be a subject that would drive her work for the rest of her career. Equal to her exceptional brushstrokes in this painting is also her amazing sense of color. We see pink crimsons with mulberry purples and marine teals, and then at the center there's this blast of canary yellow. And even though there is an energy in this painting that conveys a sort of speed and spontaneity, every stroke is so intentional and so deliberate.
In 1968, Joan buys a sprawling 2-acre estate in the Vétheuil countryside, about 35 miles from Paris. Vétheuil becomes her Garden of Eden, and it's where the following year she paints the audacious and resplendent masterpiece titled Noon. This kaleidoscopic chorus of color is what makes Noon sing. The bright tangerines are balanced by navy blues, sunny yellows hang next to plains of verdant green, aquamarines, lilac, and red rose are daubed and whipped throughout. Noon is over 8 feet tall, so to stand in front of it is to be immersed within it. Mitchell's 1973 canvas is a wonderful example of how even on an intimate scale, she could bring the same caliber of energy. Within the 31 by 15-inch borders of the work, Joan demonstrates just how great of a painter she is. Her mark-making is in places thick and creamy and sweeping, and in others, it's feathery, curled, and dabbed. The same landscape that we saw in Noon is here, but now we're experiencing a perfect slice of it. This is Joan at the height of her Impressionist moment, and ascendant in her ability to translate a beloved landscape and bring us into it with her.
Painted in 1989 during the final year of the artist's career, Ground is a brilliant masterpiece of Mitchell's late work, where she continues to paint with force and expressivity despite her ailing health. What is so interesting to me about these late works are the dual influences that inform her style. On the one hand, in her bold gestural abstraction, we see the influence of American abstract expressionist painters. At the same time, her work reflects a profound appreciation and understanding of the French Impressionist and Post-Impressionist painters. Gestural ribbons of color dance across the canvas in a balletic fashion. Mitchell employs her signature palette of blue, orange, black, and white, but these are tinged with lemon, apricot, rose, lavender, cerulean, and emerald, playing against an alabaster field that is the perfect ground color. Also, during these later years, Mitchell favored the diptych format, as she works to make the 2 panels connect in a harmonious way, both in terms of the hues and the calligraphic brushstrokes.
These 4 works show us Mitchell's lifelong commitment and dedication to painting. She was driven and had conviction with her practice her entire life, and she was absolutely brilliant at it.